What's up, y'all? It's your girl JJ, and I'm back with another video, y'all. So I'm coming at y'all with another story time. But before we get into the story time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because we on our way to what? We on our way to 7,000. But anyways, y'all, let's get into the story. So y'all, I know what I'm gonna title this because me and my homegirls almost got jumped by a whole hood. Okay, like y'all, when I say a whole hood, I'm not exaggerating. It was literally like, I want to say 30 girls or more. Okay, but anyways, y'all, so I'm gonna tell y'all everything that led up to what happened. So y'all, so one day I'm chilling at my boyfriend's house. We just watching TV, enjoying each other's company, just minding our business like we always do, right? So I get a phone call, and I'm gonna give everybody a name in this story. So we're just gonna call the girl that called me, my homegirl, we're gonna call her Goldie. So Goldie called me, and she like, Jamisha, girl, like, let me tell you what happened last night. And Goldie had a sister, and we're just gonna name her Pebbles. So Pebbles had a best friend, and we're gonna name that best friend T, right? And T had her own like best friend. It was so they wasn't a trio, but they all just like Pebbles and T was best friends, and then T and we're gonna call the other girl Daisy. They were best friends. So if that makes sense. Okay. So anyways, so she called me. She's like, girl, let me tell you what happened with Pebbles and Daisy last night. And and T. And I'm like, girl, like, what happened? Like, y'all, because one thing about it, baby, I am nosy, okay? I want to know everything. Like, I was that person that if somebody was if somebody was talking and I was walking by in high school, y'all, I would stop and be like listening, like, girl, and what happened? You better not go for that. Like, y'all, I was really just like nosy as shit, and it just doesn't make no sense. Okay, anyways, so she like, girl, like, let me tell you what happened. So she ended up telling me that they all went to the club, because y'all, I don't know why, but I would like be absent in the club scene in high school. Like, I was cool. Like, I didn't want to be going to none of the little teen clubs or nothing. I just was like, yeah, I'm good. So anyways, she like, girl, they got into it. And I'm like, what you mean? So she basically told me that Daisy wanted to fight T. I don't know what happened. I don't know what T did to Daisy. I don't know, y'all. She didn't even get into details to that deep of what happened. All I know is she wanted to fight her. T was scary. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. But it wasn't even, I don't even want to say that she was scary. T just wasn't the type that was gonna fight. Like, she wasn't a fighting type of girl, which was understandable. You know, not everybody's a fighter. So with Pebbles knowing this, Pebbles just like, no, you're not gonna fight my best friend. Like, I'm not gonna let you fight my best friend. And so I guess Daisy was like, well then, bitch, you're gonna get these hands then. So y'all, they end up fighting. So they end up getting down in the club. I don't know if T helped. I don't know if she watched. I don't know if she recorded. I don't know what T did. All I know is she let her two, best friends fight. I don't know, y'all. So she just telling me everything. Like, she giving me details. She just like, yeah, da 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 da. She's like, yeah, Pebbles, and like it was low key like a tie. She was just like, like, I don't feel like either one of them won because they both got the best of each other. But she was just like, like they was getting down until somebody broke it up. So y'all, I'm on the phone like, what? Like, what? Like, no, like everybody was cool. Like everybody. I feel like there was no bad blood. So I'm just like, what happened? Like, what happened? So, long story short, supposedly, okay, it has something to do with a nigga. Like, it has something to do with a man. So, anyways, so I'm just like, dang. So I end up getting off the phone, and what's so crazy is my boyfriend at the time, T, was his cousin. So I'm telling him what happened. Like, yeah, T and Pebbles and Daisy, like they was rumbling. I'm just like, yeah, like they fought, like it was some drama, like something had happened. So he just like, dang, that's crazy, So then they go by, we chilling, mind our business, y'all. Anyways, so yeah, the next day I get on the bus, I get on the BART, I head home. I'm just chilling, I end up calling Goldie, I end up talking to Pebbles, like I end up just like getting more details about what happened. And she was just like, yeah, she's a weirdo, and I wasn't finna let her fight my best friend. I don't care, everybody know my best friend is not a fighter, so I wasn't finna just let her beat her up in the club over something that was so dumb and so stupid. So I'm just like, damn, that's crazy. So they was just like, okay, like, Jamie, what you doing? Come to my house. Y'all, they didn't live too far from me, so it was nothing for me to just either ask my mama for a ride up the street or have them come get me with their grandma car, or catch the bus. So I end up going over there, y'all, and we just like talking and chilling, and I'm just getting more details about what happened. So then I get on the bed, because y'all, Goldie used to have 2 beds in her room. So I was just like, you know what, baby girl. And I'll just climb up on one of the beds and just be chilling. So, I don't know what happened. All I know is I was minding my business, checking my MySpace. Then next thing you know, I hear Pebbles and Daisy on the phone going back and forth, like arguing, like really just going back and forth, like, yeah, bitch. So y'all know me. I'm nosy as hell. So I get my ass up. I go up in Pebbles' room because it's like, girl, I want to know what y'all arguing about. Like, I hear it. I want to know. So I'm just sitting there listening, like, like, y'all, this is crazy. Like, this is so crazy that it's taking it this, like, y'all taking it this far over something that's just like, to me, I feel like they shouldn't have been fighting over. But I know Pebbles, y'all. Pebbles, she was just like that, because me and Pebbles would get into it too over her other friend, because I used to be like, bitch, I will be y'all, I don't know what it was about me, but I was so aggressive, and I didn't care if you was my friend. I would fight you over just like the principle, but it would be like a friendly fade, you know, like even though we get into it, we about to fight, I'm still gonna be a friend, but we're gonna fight because you're getting on my nerves. Like, that's just how I was. So weird. I know, like, so weird. I don't even know how I had so many friends, because we couldn't play fight. We couldn't do none of that, because if we did and you hit me too hard, oh, we're about to fight. Anyways, y'all, I stay getting distracted. So yeah, they just going back and forth, and they arguing. They just like, yeah, woo, woo. So Daisy telling, you know, Pebbles like, well, pull up, you know where I stay. But y'all, what's so funny about Pebbles is Pebbles, she used to act so whitewashed. She was so funny back in high school, I swear to God, because I used to tell her, bitch, you're black, okay? You're black, okay? But yeah, so she used to dead ass act like she was white. So she was on the phone, like, y'all, she used to crack me up. She was like she was like, Daisy, bitch, like, I don't care. Like, I already fought you. I'm not gonna fight you again, but whatever. If you want me to pull up, then I will pull up. Like, y'all, she used to crack me up, because she used to dead ass think that she was white, and she used to put that voice on, because y'all, she did not talk like that, but she used to put that voice on. That was hilarious. I feel like that's what made me want to be friends with her and her sister. So y'all, it was just so funny, because I'm just sitting there laughing, because one thing about it, baby, if it's funny, I'm gonna laugh, okay? So I'm just sitting there laughing like, what the fuck? These bitches is dumb. So they end up hanging up the phone, and I'm just like, girl, you gonna pull up? And she's like, I'm not about to fight that bitch, and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, dang, that's crazy. Like, y'all really beefing over something. Like girl, you always trying to stand up for your friend. Like, I get it, you know, loyalty is everything. Like, who don't want a friend that's gonna, you know, stand up for them, like, you know? And she's just like, no, she got my best friend fucked up. And I'm just like, dang, Pebbles, that's crazy. So I go back up in Goldie room, and she just like, yeah, them bitches is dumb. So, you know, we just chilling, we just talking. You know, the day go by, then it's time for me to take my ass home, okay? I didn't heard enough arguing and drama for the day. It's time for me to go. Plus, I ain't gonna lie, they used to have this fine, they used to have this fine, like, friend of the family, and he was just so cute. So every time he came over, I would just get nervous and want to go home, because it's like, boy, you cute. Like, you real cute. So anyways, yeah, he had came over, and I was just like, yeah, I gotta go. And yeah, I ended up going back home. So y'all, I'm getting my school clothes ready, you know, because I didn't play. I used to get my little fits ready so I can look cute with my little braids, okay? So the next day come, we at school, we just like talking. Mind you, we all went to school together, but at that time, T didn't go to our school. She had went to another school. I don't know why she didn't go to our school. I forgot why she didn't go there, but she had stopped going to our school. So T didn't go there. So me, Goldie, Pebbles, and Daisy, we all went to school. Mind you, me and Daisy never had no problem. Every time Daisy saw me, she would always speak to me, tell me I was pretty. You know, she was older, but she was like in a, I want to say like maybe a higher grade than me, like maybe 1 or 2. I'm not sure. I can't remember. So yeah, she would always speak to me. So we would always just be like on a high and by basis. Like I won't say that we were friends, but I will say that we would speak to each other when we saw each other. So I didn't have no problems with none of these, nothing. Okay. I'm just, you know, here to listen to the story because I'm nosy. And so yeah, we at school, and I don't know what happened. Like, y'all, I really don't know what happened, but it was a situation that had happened with Goldie and somebody else, and Pebbles ended up leaving too. So I don't know what happened, okay? I know they was arguing, I know they was talking shit, but nothing happened at school. Like, they didn't cross paths at school, they didn't argue at school. Like, none of that happened at the schoolhouse. So I just remember I was in like 5th period, and my stomach was hurting, y'all. My cycle had started, so I was so mad. Like, I was so irritated, I was so mad. So I go to the bathroom. I always kept my little sanitary things that I needed in my backpack just in case, you know, my cycle would start, or if anybody else needed some. So I go to the bathroom, I'm just like irritated as hell, like, bro, like, be for real. So then I go back to class, and I remember I was just like, I don't even want to be here no more. Like, I'm tired of being here. So I ended up just leaving early. Y'all, I would literally just walk off campus, or I would call, or you know what I would do? I would call my mom, and I would just tell her, like, I don't feel good, like, I'm ready to go home. But if she don't answer, I would call my dad, and I'll just be like, can you tell them to let me leave, because I don't feel good? And he would always do it. So or yo, I would call my older cousin. It was a lot of, okay, I had options, all right. I would call my older cousin, like, it does not matter. I would call somebody and just be like, can you tell them that it's okay for me to leave? So I ended up leaving, and our school was literally directly across the street from the mall. So I ended up leaving, going to the mall, because I had to go through the mall to get to the bus area. So then I ended up running into one of our homegirls, and she didn't go to our school. I wonder why she didn't go to our school. What can I call her? I want to call her by her real goddamn name, but we could just call her V, because y'all, the names really be making my head hurt. Anyways, so I see V, and I'm just like, oh, what's up, V? And she like, Jamisha, bitch, like, why you going to school? I'm like, girl, because I don't feel good, I'm going home. And she's like, okay, well, I'm going that same way, so we can catch the bus together. And I'm like, cool. So y'all, we just talking. Next thing you know, she get a phone call. It's Goldie, and Goldie like, bitch, where you at? We about to go fight. Da 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 da. And I'm just like, wait, huh? What's going on? Like, what? So Goldie's telling V, like, yeah, pull up, you know, get over here fast. We have to go to another anyway, she just saying, like, get over here. So she let her know, like, oh, I'm in the mall right now with Jamisha. Like, I was on my way towards that way. And she's like, oh, you with Jamisha? All right, tell her what's going on, and y'all come to my house. So y'all, she get off the phone, and she just like, bitch, Goldie just called me. Pebbles and Daisy about to fight again. And I'm just like, what? She was like, yeah, and they want us to come too. So I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, man, I'm irritated. I'm like, my period started. Like, I'm not in the mood to do nothing. Like, I'm angry right now. She was like, girl, well, just, you know, like, just come, just so, you know, nobody gets jumped. So I'm like, all right, I'll come. Whatever. Y'all gonna give me a ride home though, so I ain't gotta catch the bus. So she like, all right, just come on. So y'all, we get on the bus, we head there, and I ain't gonna lie, V like, man, this shit about to be crazy. She was like, this about to be so crazy. And I'm just like, girl, I'm irritated, okay? Like, I don't care. I don't even want to be here. But I was that friend, y'all. Like, I was that friend that was down for whatever. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna hold you. And when it came down to Goldie, oh, for sure, I was riding for her, because I knew that bitch was gonna be riding for me. Y'all, we pull up, and we got off the bus. But we got off the bus, and we get there, and I'm just like, this shit is crazy. Like, these bitches is really about to fight. Like, this is crazy. So we get to the house, you know, they fired up, they talking, they just like, oh yeah, woo, we about to go do this, we about to go do that. So I'm thinking to myself, like, where's T? Like, is y'all ever going, like, y'all need to go pick up T too, because at the end of the day, T has something to do with this. And, you know, that's her best friend, and y'all friends. Like, maybe something, y'all need to talk about this, you know, like, before it just gets all out of hand. So Pebbles call up T. She's like, yeah, I'm about to go fight Daisy. I'm about to go to her house and go fight her. And she just like, why are y'all, you know, like, wait, what's going on? Like, why are y'all going to go fight? Why are you going to her house to go fight? So she's basically telling her, like, you feel me? Like, after the whole fight, like, it's just been still drama. Like, she's still been talking shit and still been saying, like, little shit. So, you know, they talking. And so Goldie basically was like, T, when do you want us to come pick you up? Because we about to be on our way right now. Or can you just, you know, get a ride up over here? And so T tell Pebbles and tell Goldie, like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not going to go fight nobody. Bitch, what? Y'all, I ain't never in my life wanted to knock somebody out through the goddamn phone. I was like, no, this bitch didn't. I'm like, didn't all this start because of you? She was like, yeah, but I'm not fighting nobody. Like, y'all, they all used to talk like they was, you know, proper. So she was like, I'm not fighting nobody. And I'm just like, oh my God, this is crazy. Like, they are really, you know, like, this is nuts. So in that moment right there, you would think that Pebbles would stop being friends with T, but no, she didn't stop being friends with her. Like, she was just like, okay, whatever, you know, like, bye. So I'm just thinking to myself, like, this is some crazy shit. You fighting your best friend's best friend because her best friend wanted to fight her, and she don't even want to go with you to go fight. It was just a whole just confusion ass goddamn situation, okay? So I'm just like, okay, well, that wraps that up. So then you know, we still just fired up. They mama talking so much shit like, yeah, ain't nobody finna touch my daughters and da 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 da. They better have they mama, like they mama better be there because I'm gonna whoop they mama ass. And I'm just like, dang, this about to go down. Like this is about to be some shit, okay, for the books. So then, yeah, y'all, we get ourselves ready. Then we head to go pick up, you know, our other homegirl. So we get to our other homegirl house. You know, she taking forever to come outside. Like, this bitch is taking forever to come outside. We called her. She didn't even answer the phone the second time when we was close by her house. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go knock on this bitch door because, bitch, you're coming, all right? You be talking all that shit, bitch, you're coming to fight, too. So, you know, she ended up calling us back. So we ended up going to go get her and her sister. Like, y'all, her sister and her mama wanted to come. And we was just like, it's not enough room for y'all. Like, y'all can meet us there. But, yeah, so we ended up just grabbing her. And then we just ended up, you know, driving over there. Next thing you know, I see Pebbles. She like, I got some pepper spray. And then she had like this, like, I want to say this thick ass piece of pole, but the pole was like probably like this big, right? And it was like probably like this thick, but it was like you know, like a pole you could knock somebody over the head with, right? So she like, yeah, bitch, I got some pepper spray, I got this pole, like I'm about to fuck this bitch up. Ooh. And I'm just thinking to her, but y'all, let me stop. Let me do her voice. Let me not do her voice like how I talk. Let me do her voice like how she talks. She's just like, yeah, I'm gonna pepper spray that bitch, and I got this pole. I'm gonna fuck this bitch up, and I don't care who she brings. I don't care. Like, y'all, Pebbles really talk quiet. It's so funny. And so now it's 5 of us to fight, and the mama is the driver, right? So y'all, we on our way there. We all talking shit. Like, we like, oh yeah, like if somebody jump in, like I'm talking, y'all, I'm irritated, so I'm mad. I already want to fight because I'm mad as hell. Cramps. I'm irritated. So I'm like, yeah, if somebody jump in, I'm beating that bitch up. Like, I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody jumping in. I'm fucking somebody up. And V, her tall ass, she like, yeah, I'm knocking bitches out. I don't give a fuck. 2 bitches, I don't care. Like, y'all, everybody in the car just talking big shit just in case somebody, you know, jump in. And so, because Daisy did have sisters, you know, Daisy was known, she got like 4 or 5 damn sisters. So, you know, we still was thinking like, just in case, you know, let's be on standby just in case. But, you know, we're not going to fight. We just kind of like trying to hype Pebbles up and, you know, be there for her just in case. Y'all, when I say we literally travel about like 20-30 minutes to go fight, this was the sickest shit ever. I would never do this ever again. Like, this, I did do it after that, but now in this age, like now, hell no. Yeah, please, I'm not traveling nowhere to go fight nobody. I don't give a damn if you don't catch me when you catch me, okay? Catch me slipping, all right? And when you catch me slipping, you better beat my ass, period, because you just better beat my ass. But anyways, so y'all, we get there, right? So Pebbles called Daisy like, yeah, bitch, where you want to meet at? What street you want to meet at? And she like, oh, okay, come to, you know, and this is her hood. So she like, come to this street. So y'all, we drive over there. Mind you, the other homegirl that we went to go pick up, she was from out there. So, you know, she was from that same area. So she knew people out there too. So we pull up, y'all. When I say we pulled up and hopped out the car like we was fucking Power Rangers and superheroes and some shit. Like, y'all, I don't know who the fuck we thought. We thought we was big and bad. All right, we thought we was the greatest 5. Okay, I don't know who we thought we was, but y'all, we really thought we was finna just, you know, like we was finna come to somebody else stumping girls and stump their ass to the ground. All right. So y'all, when I tell you, we get out the car, I won't even say. It was less than 3 minutes. Next to you know, we look, right? So we standing out the car. We standing up against the gate. We look to the left. Y'all, when I say the whole street, like it was so many motherfucking bitches. I mean, they was tall. They was small. They was skinny. They was big. They was midgets. Like, y'all, they wasn't midgets. But y'all, it was so many motherfucking bitches. I ain't never seen that many bitches ready to come fight. Like, y'all know how back in them old movies where they about to go like burn somebody up or do whatever the fuck they about to do with them, and then it'd be like the whole motherfucking town. Like, y'all, that's what the fuck it felt like. And I was looking like, oh hell no. Like, y'all, I'm in my head like, I ain't signed up for this shit. No. Take me off the motherfucking roster, because I ain't signed up for this. Like, no, hell no. I'm not about to get disfigured because these bitches, like, I'm cool with these bitches. These my bitches, these my rounds. But I'm not about to get fucked up for them. Like, fuck no. This is what I'm thinking in my head. But I'm just like, bro, man, like, just try to swing on two bitches, you know, like I'ma just try to do my best. Like I'ma do my best. I can't even lie, y'all. When Pebbles and Goldie Mama had saw all them bitches when we got out that goddamn car, she hopped up out that motherfucking car like, ain't nobody finna jump my motherfucking daughters. Hell no. Y'all, they mama was ghetto as hell. I ain't even gonna lie. Their mama was ghetto. Totally the opposite of them because they was so proper. We're gonna just say proper. And they mama was just so ghetto. Like that. I'm telling y'all, me and the mama side conversations was like this because we used to be cracking the hell up. We could relate to each other. But anyways, so yeah, she was like, oh, hell no. Where the fuck y'all mama at? Go get y'all mama. Y'all bitches ain't finna jump my motherfucking daughters. It's 5 against 50-11 of you bitches. She didn't say 50-11, but I'm saying 50-11. But she was like, yeah, it's hell no. Like, no, that's not going down. Like, what the fuck? So, y'all, she's screaming at the top of her motherfucking lungs. We talking our shit because, y'all, I don't give a fuck. Like, we knew. We knew that if them bitches really wanted to beat our ass, they could have just beat our ass because I ain't even gonna lie. It was so many of them. Like, it was, I'm convinced it was kids out there. So, y'all, they getting closer and closer. And I'm just, like, looking, like, in shock. Mind you, Pebbles gave me that little pole, but it's like, because I was the shortest out of everybody, y'all. Like, I've always been the shortest out of all my friends. So she gave me that little pole when we first hopped out the car. And, you know, at first I'm just like, bitch, I ain't gonna need this pole. Like, I'm not finna need this. Y'all, I was gripping on that motherfucking pole so goddamn tight. Like, that motherfucker was glued to my goddamn hand. Because I don't give a fuck. I was finna, like, do some fucking, I don't know what I was finna do with that shit. But I was finna be swinging that shit all up in the air. Like, y'all, I would have been, like, y'all, I don't know what I thought I was gonna do. But I was gonna use that motherfucker to my best of my motherfucking advantages. Okay? So they getting closer and I'm just looking at them and y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I started sweating. Like, I was so nervous. Like, everybody else, they just standing there like, y'all, because I feel like they was in shock too, you know, like everybody was so in shock. So for some reason they had stopped. Like, somebody had came and they was just like, like, hold on, because y'all, they was cussing, like, you know, like, it was crazy. Like, it was really like some shit out of a goddamn movie. Y'all, while we standing outside the car, you feel me, we like, we ain't scared of shit. Like, we don't give a fuck. Like, y'all, we really big talking shit, but I know deep down inside, if I was terrified, I know these bitches was terrified. So y'all, we just talking our big shit. We like, we ain't scared of shit. Like, these bitches, like, what the fuck? Like, y'all bring all these bitches. Like, come on now. Like, y'all bitches is weird. Like, y'all, we talking big shit. Like, we talking big shit. And they just like walking towards us. Like, y'all, they could have, I don't know. It was like, it just seemed like time just stopped. Like, time was just moving so goddamn slow because it's like they could have literally just ran up, rushed us, and just like mink, like mixed our shit and we would have been on the ground. Like, y'all, I don't know what it was, but it just seemed like time was like they was just moving so slow. So, you know, we just talking our big shit. Like, we really just talking shit. Like, knowing good and damn well. Like, we knew good and damn well if them girls really wanted to, they would have knocked our asses out. So we just like, oh, ain't no jumping, y'all bitches ain't finna jump us. Like, woo. I don't know what world we lived in, but we really was just like, y'all bitches ain't finna jump us. Like, it's only 5 of us. It's like 30 of you bitches. Like, come on now, like, be for real. Like, we just talking shit. And so Daisy and, you know, Pebbles, they going back and forth. Like, y'all, I'm thinking like, okay, so maybe if these 50-11 bitches back the fuck up, that these two could just fight because that's originally the people that was going to fight. So we just like, you feel me, no jumping. Like, let them fight. We gonna just let these two fight. Like, what's the point of y'all doing all of this? Like, just, you know, like, nobody's about to jump nobody. Like, we're not going for that. Like, y'all not about to jump us, even though they could have just jumped us. But yeah, so we just like let Daisy and let Pebbles fight. Like, let them two fight. Like, let them fight. So they like, I hear somebody like, yeah, my cousin not about to fight, I'm jumping in, woo. So then Goldie like, well, bitch, I'm jumping in. And I'm like, well, shit, I'm jumping in. Like, yo. Then V told us like, I don't give a fuck, I'm not gonna bitch out if they jump into this fight. Like, we gonna let them fight, or you feel me? Like, yeah. I know it sounds crazy when I think back and I'm telling this story, because it's like the audacity, the nerve, how are we calling any motherfucking shots when these bitches could just beat us the fuck up? So I'm just sitting there like, bruh, like, what's about to happen? Like, we just sitting there, standing there. Like, I feel like everybody probably was scared. I feel like the 50-11 bitches was scared too, because, you know, like, nobody must have moved, nobody did nothing. So that's when I was just like, why why did I come here? Like, why the fuck did I let these bitches bring me into this shit? They could have just attacked us. I don't know why they just did not attack us. Because please believe, I don't give a damn if it's about me and 30 other bitches and we want to go fight somebody or we going to go whatever, jump. I don't personally jump, but I'm just saying, if I was them, if I was on the opposite side, I would be like, you bitches is talking big motherfucking shit. Like, what's up? Like, who ready to get jumped now? Okay? Like, I don't know. I just probably would have just been talking a lot of shit because we had the audacity to really just be talking big shit like we was big and motherfucking bad. Like, I really think back on that like, let there have been some other type of, let there have been some real, you know, some real gutter type bitches. Like, I feel like we would have got beat the fuck up, probably shot too. Like, y'all, that's not funny, but y'all, it was just crazy. Like, it was so goddamn crazy. Like, I just remember time just moving so goddamn slow. Like, I can't say that enough because it just seemed like shit was just so slow and we just turned up. Like, they like in the movie, like they was paused and we just like, yeah, woo, 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 like, you bitches, fuck you bitches, y'all bitches ain't finna jump us. Why y'all got so many bitches? Like, I remember being so mad saying, why y'all got so many bitches? Like, it's too many bitches. Like, y'all not about to, hell no. Like, y'all, hell no. And I remember just looking, like, we was standing in front of like somebody's house, so I remember like people just like looking through the window, and I'm like, bro, somebody about to record this and this shit about to be all over MySpace. Like, it's about to be a video out. Like, they about to put this shit on Hood to Hood. Like, y'all remember Hood to Hood? If y'all too young and y'all don't remember Hood to Hood, like, if y'all on my channel and you don't know about Hood to Hood, anyways, y'all too young. Y'all too young for me. But anyways, I'm thinking like, bro, they about to put us on Hood to Hood. Like, somebody about to be up in another state just laughing at this shit. Like, they about to really be laughing at us because I ain't gonna lie, it would have probably looked like a joke on the outside looking in. But y'all, I was just like, bro, like, God, save us. Come down here, literally pick me up, okay? Pick me up and put me somewhere else because I'm not trying to get jumped. Like, y'all, at this time I had never been jumped before, so I'm just like, I'm not ready for this. Like, no, get me up out of her. But yeah, y'all, that mess was so, it was so, I ain't even gonna lie, I ain't never been so scared in my life. You could be afraid of everything, but I feel like you can be in that moment scared as shit, but your body is just gonna like be defensive. Like, your mouth, you just gonna like defend yourself, but in reality, you scared as shit. Like, you're scared as hell. So next thing you know, some man yell out his window, and he was just like, I'm about to call the police. I'm about to call the police. Like, y'all not about to be out here fighting. Y'all, I ain't never in my life felt like that was an angel that saved me. Like, y'all, I really felt like God is so good. He knew that them bitches was finna beat the shit out of us. Like, he knew we wasn't gonna live to see the next day. Okay? Like, he knew. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie, my heart was beating so goddamn fast. And you know, when I heard him say the police, y'all, I start like breathing, like, okay, yeah, call the police. Like, please call the police. Like, y'all, I'm sitting there thinking in my mind, like, crossing my fingers, like, bruh, call the police, call them now. Like, I hope you calling them right goddamn now. The next you know, the police showed up. Y'all, I ain't never in my life been so happy to see the police. Like, I've never been so happy to see them. Like, I was literally sitting there damn near jumping for joy. Like, hallelujah. Like, you know, because at the end of the day, y'all, that didn't have nothing to do with me. What they was fighting over or what they was gonna fight over again or whatever, they had nothing to do with me. I was an innocent bystander, okay? I was just somebody coming to support. I was a support system, okay? I was just trying to be there. And when I said it was like literally the craziest shit ever, that was literally so goddamn crazy. So when the police come, we end up hopping back in the car. And when we hop back up in the car, y'all, like, I ain't gonna lie, at first it was silent. It was silent as fuck. Like, it was so it was quieter than a goddamn church mouse. So I'm just like, that shit was crazy, y'all. Cause I'm just like, hell no. Like, don't get me wrong, I feel like everybody held their ground. You know, nobody was pretty much acting scary. Like, nobody jumped back in the car like, hell no, I'm not gonna fight these bitches. Everybody pretty much was still standing there like, okay, like, what's up? Like, we gonna fight these bitches, like, what's up? You know? Even though in my mind, I'm pretty sure they was just as scared as me because I was terrified. I might not have showed it, but I was scared as shit, okay? Because that was like, I don't even know how many girls it was because it seemed like it was like a whole goddamn town. Like, it was like 30 girls. Like, it was so, it's like they called everybody, went door to door, knocking on the door, getting bitches or some shit. I don't fucking know. All I know is I was terrified. I was scared as shit. And I was just like, hell no, this is too much for me. Like, this is way too motherfucking much for me. So yeah, I'm just like, y'all, what the fuck? Like, that was some crazy shit. Like, y'all wasn't scared? Like, what the fuck? I was like, we almost got beat the fuck up. Like, y'all, we really almost got beat the fuck up. And they just like, bitch, why they bring so many bitches? I'm like, bitch, what the fuck you do to this bitch? Like, why is she so motherfucking mad? Like, why did she bring her whole family, generations, and goddamn one and two generate? Like, what the fuck? And she just like, bitch, that shit was crazy. So y'all, we all in the car, we just like laughing. Mind you, they mama, she just like, yeah, that was crazy. Like, y'all was gonna get beat the fuck up. Y'all, they mama used to be funny as fuck. But I was just like, what the fuck? So we all in the car, we just like laughing now. And I'm just like, girl, you gonna have to fight that bitch at school because we ain't never coming back on this side. Like, girl, I'm never finna come and try to go fight nobody. No, we're not driving nowhere to go fight nobody because that was a lot. So then, y'all, we get back to their house and we talking about it some more. She ended up calling Daisy like, yeah, bitch, you try to have your whole fucking family come jump us. Like, it's cool. Like, it's good, bitch. We can fight at school. Like, we can fight after school. Like, I'm not about to, nah, you got me fucked up. So then, yeah, y'all, we just sitting there chilling. I'm just like, y'all, take me the fuck home. Like, I'm ready to go home. Y'all bitches got me mad. Y'all wasting my fucking time. Y'all got me about ready to get beat the fuck up by 50 motherfucking 50-11 bitches and shit. Like, take me, get me up out of here. All right, get me up out of here. So, so then, yeah, they mama ended up giving me a ride home. And then, you know, I got home. I told my sister Tori, I'm like, girl, let me tell you what happened. Man, they almost got us fucking jumped by like 50 bitches. And she was just like, what? Like 50 bitches? I'm like, man, it might not have been 50, but it looked like it was 50. I'm like, it was more than 20. It was a lot of fucking girls. Like, I ain't never seen that many girls ready to fight. Like, they was ready to rumble for real. Like, the definition of a rumble most definitely was that, because man, they would have been rumbling our goddamn heads into the concrete. I remember calling my boyfriend like, bro, your cousin's scary as hell. Like, your cousin is a scary bitch. Like, y'all, I was a mess back then. I'm just like, bro, your cousin is so scary. Like, we already knew she was scary, but like the extreme levelness of scary, it was like, it exceeded my expectations, because, you know, I expected her to be scary, of course, you know, but I didn't expect for her to just get extremely scary, like, you know, tuck your tail scary, when this is your friend that's, you know, defending you and that did defend you. Like, I wasn't expecting that. So I'm just telling him, he just like, that's crazy. Like, what the, like, what? He was like, but y'all know that T ain't no fighter. And I'm just like, yeah, but at the end of the day, like, damn, but you could at least just went to, you know, be a bystander, like, you know, just the overseer. You could watch it. I don't know, but it was just crazy. Like, it was so goddamn crazy. And I really, you would think that I learned my lesson, but I did learn my lesson a little bit, because it low-key was another situation I was in like that again. Like, yeah, it was. It was. But this age now, with situations like that, I always preach to people. And this is something that I'm going to give y'all some free game on. Don't ever, I don't give a damn, ever fight nobody who hates you. Okay? Because a person that hates you, you just never know what the fuck they might try to do to you. All right? So if you a pretty girl fighting an ugly girl, if you an ugly girl fighting a pretty girl, it does not matter. You just never know. It really don't even, honestly, I feel like it doesn't even matter about your looks. A motherfucker hate you just because of your energy, your good spirit energy. So I feel like never fight nobody that hates you, because you just never know. It's too many stories how motherfuckers is, you know, violating people's face and fucking them up and doing all type of crazy shit that you wouldn't normally do in a goddamn fight, but people are doing it. So I always preach this: do not ever fight somebody that hates you. Anybody that has this strong ill will towards you, do not fight them. I don't give a damn. I don't care, unless you have to. But as far as going to go drive somewhere, meet up with them and fight, hell no. But always defend yourself, but never fight nobody that hates you. Like, never ever go out of your way to go fight somebody that hates you, if that makes sense to y'all. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but yeah, y'all, that most definitely could have ended in a crazy way. But I thank God, like, I really thank God that it ended the way it did. I didn't get not one scratch on my body. God protected me, like, ain't just bug. So yeah, y'all, that mess was crazy though, I ain't gonna lie. So then, y'all, the next day come, right? The next fucking day come. It's the school day. Of course, it's a school day. So I don't know why these bitches was really just like so mad at each other, but I was so mad because I ended up going to class. I didn't know. So I guess when Pebbles was sitting down, Daisy had walked by and she had said something smart to her, like, oh, some, you old scary ass bitch. And so Pebbles was like, bitch, fuck you, I'm tired of this shit. And she just like karate chopped, kicked her, flew off the, y'all, the way they made it seem like, because I missed the whole fucking fight. Okay, so we had a stage. They made it seem like Daisy was walking by and Pebbles was on the stage, and then when she said that, she jumped on her and like karate kicked her and just like beat her up so bad. Like, y'all, it was so crazy. But supposedly she beat her up so bad and she was bleeding. So y'all, I'm up in class mad as hell. I'm mad that I missed the fight. I'm just like, man, I want to see this fight. Like, I'm happy that Pebbles won, but y'all, I wanted to see the motherfucking fight. Like, I wanted to see what happened. I deserved that much. Like, I felt like I deserved to see this fight because I almost got jumped over this shit. So I felt like, you feel me? Like, why couldn't I have been there to witness this shit? But y'all, I was trying to get out of class and go to the office. Like, y'all, I was trying to do the most because I really wanted to know, like, what the fuck? Like, did anybody record it? Nobody recorded this shit. Like, back then I felt like people had phones. Of course we had phones, but nobody was quick to pull out their phone and actually record like that. Like, they did, but they didn't. So I was mad as hell that nobody recorded it. So I really had to just go from word of mouth. And you know, like, next period come and everybody just talking about it. Like, I was so mad because I'm like, dang, I want to know. Like, I wish I could have saw that shit. So, you know, y'all, everybody around the school was talking about that shit. Like, they was talking about that like crazy. So Pebbles beat the fuck out of Daisy. They get suspended. Y'all, I kid you fucking not. I kid you not. A couple weeks later, these bitches was friends again. Okay? These bitches was friends again. All of them. All three of them. All of them were all friends again. T, Daisy, Pebbles, all back like a little goddamn trio and shit in the club having fun again. And I was just like, y'all, I ain't never been so irritated. So, yeah, the shit was crazy. They ended up being cool again and it was no beef and yeah. But yeah, y'all, that is the ending of this story time. And the valuable lesson that we learned with this is, I don't give a damn. Do not travel to nobody's hood to go fight. You know, but of course I've grown. I'm older. I know good and damn well I'm not doing no shit like that. Like, hell no. Them type of situations do not always end good. But I most definitely learned my lesson at this big grown age of 33. You couldn't catch me going to go pull up to go fight nobody. No, hell no. Bitch, if you don't catch me slipping, that it is what it is. But anyways, y'all, that is the ending of this story time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But I'm not even gonna say no smart. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, y'all, thank you for watching this video. Bye, y'all.